Welcome to the F word.
On the menu tonight, onion tart with fried quail's eggs, breast of duck with gooseberry sauce, and a 4-minute chocolate mousse. All simple and delicious recipes that you can cook at home. Plus, I declare war on an American invader.
They're overfed, oversexed, and they're over here.
And my chat with Jesse Wallace doesn't quite go to plan.
Now, you're famous for having a glass of wine.
I'm famous for having a glass of wine.
Yeah, well, sort of, you know.
I'm famous for having a glass of wine.
The F word's here and the F word's back. Catch my mother and I catch my dad. Let I love my mother and I love my dad. Wanna have all that they never had. The F word's here and the F word's back. Catch my mother and I catch my dad. Let I love my mother and I love my dad. Wanna have all that they never had.
Gentlemen, good evening.
Nice to meet you.
Joe, how are you? Chris,
Gordon.
are you well?
Very well, thank you.
And Josh.
Gordon.
And Stuart.
Very well, thank you, Gordon.
So, Birmingham's finest.
We are. We're nice
Yes,
so.
apparently.
The outskirts of Birmingham.
Are you being snobby now?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're here because you're talented cooks.
Yeah.
Tonight's going to be completely different to how you'd run a fucking dinner party at home. Yeah?
I can imagine.
Let's get started then, yes?
Yes, yeah. Cool.
Let's go. OK, gentlemen, on order, yes? First ticket of the night. For me, the first ticket is the most important. If we get this one right, the whole night moves forward.
Yes, chef.
Start off like a bunch of fucking donkeys. It's going to be a long night, yes?
Yes, chef.
Wakey, wakey, yes? On order, 4 covers table 10, 4 artichoke tart, 4 breast of duck, and 4 chocolate mousse.
Yes, chef. Yes, chef.
Tonight's starters a simple onion tart on a puff pastry base, served with soft and creamy quail's eggs.
So, onion puree covers 90% of the base, yes?
Yeah.
These asparagus have been lightly blanched in boiling water, yes?
Yeah.
Lightly cooked, yes?
Yes, sir.
Artichokes, asparagus, yeah? This is not that difficult, is it?
No, chef.
3 or 4 tomatoes. Make the tart look fruitful.
Yeah, chef.
Parmesan.
Yes, chef.
The nice thing about this tart is you can do it any time of the year with different kind of vegetables from the season. Right, don't put them in the oven yet.
OK.
First of all, get 8 quail's eggs in a pan. Don't get them too hot, otherwise the eggs start blistering. OK? Right. Once all your quail eggs are in there, put your tarts in the oven. Right, Stuart?
Yes, chef.
Get those fucking chipolata fingers working, let's go. Right, guys, you should start getting some tarts in the oven by now, yes?
Yes, chef.
Come on.
Come on, boys. Yours input, yeah?
Stu, the quail egg is the easiest thing to do. You're here because you're a good cook. You can't even fry a fucking egg. Come on.
Here, mate.
My name's Joe. I feel at home in the kitchen. The knife feels at home in my hand. My dream is to have a chain of exclusive small boutique hotels around the world with fantastic restaurants in them.
My name's Chris. Gordon Ramsay is a hero for me. A few of my friends think it's a bit of an unhealthy obsession, I think.
My name's Josh. I tend to be very quick thinking in a fast restaurant. You need that. I wouldn't say I'm the best cook. I just wouldn't say... Nah, actually, I would say I'm the best cook.
My name's Stuart. Cooking for me is all about timing and precision. Myself and the other guys are 100% committed. We're in it to win it.
Gordon Ramsay's a bit of a pussycat, really. He can shout. He's like Delia Smith and Simon Cowell's love child, isn't it, really?
We're very good at cooking.
Cheers. Best of luck.
For us, it's all about winning. I'm not interested in coming second.
Yeah.
Service, please. How much vinegar you put on there?
Just a drizzle.
Stu, why'd you do that? Look.
Sorry, chef.
Look. I mean, I'm not being funny, but look. I mean, how much vinegar we put on there?
Yes, chef.
Huh? Look, just touch your finger on that fucking thing now. What?
Soaking.
Yeah, it's soaking wet. Huh? It's fucking wetter than you. Start again.
Yes, chef.
Yep. Fucking hell. Right, Joe.
Yes.
Are they ready, yes?
Yes, chef.
Yes? Where's the chives?
I thought it was on the plate. Sorry, chef.
Come on, guys. That's enough. Just look, just a dribble, yeah?
Chef.
The idea is a nice crispy base, yeah?
Yes.
Nothing soggy. That's it. A dribble. Nothing more than that. Let's go. We don't serve soggy pastry, do we?
No, chef.
Service, please. Thank you. OK, one more table coming in. Come on, guys, please.
Go and eat some pals.
Got to make sure the five's coming here in 1 minute.
Chris.
Yes, chef.
Come here a minute. Stuart as well, yeah? Because you two have, like, fucking gone off the ball a little bit. Just touch that, will you? Come on. There. And you, come on, hurry up, touch it. Stone fucking cold.
Yes, chef.
I mean,
Yes,
fridge cold. Can we get them in the oven and get them warm, please?
Yes, chef.
Come on.
Yes,
Did they
chef.
go in the oven?
Yes, they did, chef.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yes, I am, chef.
You are. Why do you find it funny when you're lying?
I forgot, chef, sorry.
Hey. Oh, no. Hey. What? Yeah, what? Well, OK, then what's what? Soft,
Sorry, chef, that's
creamy fucking yolks, and I've got another omelette again.
Hey, chef, there's 4 there that are perfect.
Hey, guys, come... Hey, listen, come here a minute. Just stop what you're doing. Hey, 2 seconds. All of you, come here a minute. Come here. How are you going to feel at the end of the night if I just bang this shit out? You're arguing with me with a flat fucking pile of shit. I don't want to argue with you guys. I just want to get it right to get it out.
Yes, chef.
Every time I say something, you're all got a fucking bunch of chippy little fuckers that want to tell me that how good you are. Because right now I think you're shit.
Yes, chef.
Service. Go. Go, please. Last table, yes? Clear down, yes? Fucking hell.
There's just one more week before my pigs, Trini and Susanna, go to the slaughterhouse. And as it's one of the hottest days of the year, I have to take extra care that they're coping.
They're not moving very fast in the heat.
No, well, don't forget, they suffer sometimes the heat. Come here, please, Meg. Behind the ears. There you go. See? She likes that. Hey?
Pigs have no sweat glands, so to keep cool, they like to cake themselves in mud.
Look at that. They really are enjoying that. Hello, mate.
All right, big man.
Are you well?
I've called Hugh Foley-Whittingstall to see if there's any more I can do to keep the pigs comfortable in the heat.
Now, why is their skin gone all flaky like that, Hugh?
Well, it could be a little bit of sunburn, but I don't think it's too bad. I think it doesn't look sore. It looks like it's going to be a few more scorching hot days, so I did bring them a little bit of this.
Fucking hell.
Factor 20.
Oh, dear.
They're not always very sensible about sunbathing, pigs.
No.
They're a bit like people.
The pig's skin produces less natural oil than most animals, making them particularly prone to sunburn behind the ears.
Gordon's going to have to deal with a difficult, very emotional day when they go to slaughter.
Come on, lady. They're beautiful.
He's feeling really quite attached to them at the moment. He's had a great spring looking after them. It's going to be a shock for him. The thing is, Gordon, actually, you've probably far exceeded the normal level of contact, even from a regular pig man looking after his pigs.
Ready?
Probably doesn't get as emotionally involved as you have. You've got a little under a week now. You've really got to start focusing on the fact that this is not family. They're not even family pets.
No.
You've reared them for meat. You've reared them for food.
Is it normal to feel guilty, though? Because that's what I've been feeling over the last 2 weeks.
I think you're going to feel guilty. I don't think there's any way around that. I mean, you could argue forever about the morality of whether we should or shouldn't eat meat. But one thing's for sure, if we are going to eat meat, we should look after our animals well. Properly. And you've done that. And in the end, it's sort of something you kind of have to deal with on your own. But I think you'll be all right.
Fuck.
The artichoke, the egg, everything, it all went together really well, I thought, and it was all quite tasty.
I actually really enjoyed it. I found the pastry a little bit tough to get through, but everything else was absolutely lovely.
Gordon,
OK. What's the results?
24 people are not paying for the
Why
stuff.
not?
A few different reasons. One of them is the base is solid. Another one is it's too soggy as well.
Soggy?
Yeah, with the vinegar, you know, too much vinegar.
So solid and soggy?
Yeah.
I can understand it being soggy because they fucking sit too long, OK? But solid, it could be if they overcook them, but they flash them to the oven for 30 seconds. Yeah. How long will you put them in the oven for?
30 seconds.
Anyone put them in there longer than that?
No, chef.
No? Or you forgot to put them in at one stage. If it's hard and they can't cut through it, that's either it's been in the oven too long or, yeah, they're stone cold.
Yes, chef.
So 24 customers don't want to pay for their starter?
Yeah, they're not paying at all.
That's just under half the dining room.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. So they like duck.
So they like duck? I think we're fucked.
Okay, chef.
Oh, Christ almighty. Half the dining room. That's the fucking joke.
Next on the menu, I get twin sister midwives to deliver the perfect Sunday lunch.
When the fire alarms go off in the house, when they start going, then I know that dinner's always done.
And in the recipe challenge, Nick Knowles takes on an F-word classic.
I have cooked it before for a woman, and I have to say it's gone down very well.
Do you get a shake? There are over
overfed, oversexed, and they're over here. The American signal crayfish has taken over. In the 1970s, freshwater crayfish tails were all the rage, but our puny native crayfish were considered too small. So farmers started breeding the fatter and meatier American signal crayfish. Big mistake. The Americans took over, and 30 years on, they've invaded 85% of our British rivers, virtually wiping out our native crayfish, and now they're destroying our riverbanks. We've got to fight back. Fight back by eating as many as we can. There are over 250 million American crayfish in our rivers. Mike Robinson owns a pub where they're a bestseller on the menu. He's brought Jack and I to the River Pang in Berkshire to show us how to catch them.
I reckon that fish is the best bait.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, what do they probably eat the most of is dead fish on the bottom of the river.
all the time, yeah.
They're scavengers. Slash them, right? That's irresistible to a crayfish. All we have to do is chuck it in and tie it to a tree.
I mean, it's like the same process of a lobster pot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a perilous game, this. Yeah.
You do need to get a licence from the Environment Agency to do this, but just like the crayfish, they're free.
So this is perfect. It's a natural feeding ground for the crayfish.
Yeah.
They're going to come out the bank and they're going to smell that and they'll come 100 yards upriver to that bait. Go for it. Beautiful. I could catch 20 kilos of crayfish.
In here?
In here in one night. When the water temperature drops below 10 degrees, you can forget it.
Really?
Yeah, they hibernate. They just go to sleep.
So in the winter, where do they go?
Under the riverbanks. And that's when they cause all the damage, because they burrow deep to get away from the cold, and they just curl up and hang out.
Oh, Jack, look.
Is there a fish?
No, there's a crayfish down there.
Where?
Look, just there.
Here's a huge crayfish.
Quick, Daddy, just pull him.
Here you go, here you go, here you go.
Oh, look at that, the size of him. I mean, it's like a lobster.
That is a monster.
That's honestly, I mean, that's incredible. Just look at that there, though, in terms of meat.
I know. And how much claw meat's in there?
It's unbelievable. You
Really?
look after him, Jack?
You're going to keep an eye on it. That's your first crayfish.
OK, let's go.
You keep your eye on that one, eh?
Crayfish are night feeders, so you leave the traps out overnight. We're collecting traps that Mike put down yesterday.
If you were a prawn trapper in the sea, you'd be delighted to get that. That's one night.
Look at them. What would a native, crayfish look like? I mean, same colour?
No, they're sort of paler, whiter in colour. That's an adult native, would be that size. Whereas these guys, 5 to 6 inches long. Ow! If people ate them more and more, then it would help the environment, and it would. Hell, where can you go and get 20 kilos of free prawns?
Yeah. If you don't want to catch your own, you can order American freshwater crayfish from your fishmonger. Now it's time to get these critters home and into the pot. Guess who caught the biggest crayfish?
Jack.
Out she comes. Is
it not pinched?
Let's give them a little rinse. OK, and let's get cooking them, shall we? There's a big one. Fresh crayfish. It doesn't get any better than this. These are going to be turned into the most amazing crayfish salad. Boiling water and crayfish in. And just watch them change colour now within seconds. They cook within 2.5 to 3 minutes max. And look at the colour of them. Straight out. If you peel them when they're warm, they come away from the shell a lot easier. Body's off from the towel. Look at that. That is delicious. Slow roasted tomatoes, green salad, freshwater crayfish tails, and vinaigrette. There you have a delicious crayfish salad that costs fuck all.
"24 fucking customers are refusing to pay for their starter. I want 50 customers paying for their duck. Otherwise, we're fucked."
Yes, chef.
Let's go.
We're not going to be fucked.
Let's go. Pan on, season the duck, get ready, yes? Good, get on there.
Yes, chef.
Let's go, guys.
Yes, chef.
Right. Chris.
Yes, chef.
4 duck away, table 3, please.
Yes, chef.
Josh.
Yes, chef.
4 duck away, please, table 10.
Yes, chef.
Let's go. Time for the main course. Roast duck with spring greens and gooseberry sauce. Duck breast, bit of a chef's favourite because it's absolutely full of flavour. Gamey, very rich, and the texture is extraordinary. Score. Don't go all the way through, just the layer of fat. Szechuan pepper. Lightly roast them in a dry pan. The smell is amazing.
Season. Grind. Rub.
Almost like you're massaging. And this is one of the most amazing seasonings in Chinese cookery and makes the duck very aromatic. Mop it up. Into a dry pan on a low heat, slowly cook.
Gooseberry sauce. Sugar. Water. Lemon zest. Boil. Gooseberries.
You've got that sweet and sour tanginess against the rich, sumptuous of the duck is delicious. Just bring back up to the boil and take off the heat.
Set aside. Red wine. Season.
Now it's reduced down to a really nice syrup, and that gives us nice shine to the sauce and starts to give it some body.
Chicken stock. Reduce.
That's the basic method of making a sauce in all our kitchens. Gooseberries in.
Honey.
Get your spoon, put it into the sauce, and watch a nice hot spoon, how easy it drops off.
Butter.
Take off the heat and just shake. Look at that gloss. Very velvety, beautiful gooseberry sauce. That's ready to go. Now look what's happened to the duck. Turn up the heat, start colouring the duck. And the nice thing about the Szechuan pepper now is starting to smell slightly sweeter and it's becoming a lot more aromatic. Fat side down, into the oven.
Hot oven, 10 minutes.
Now, the smell is amazing. 3 or 4 slices, maximum. Onto the plate and glaze. And those gooseberries are just nice and soft and plump. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Duck with gooseberry sauce. Done.
Come on, guys. Yeah, it's payback time, yes?
Yeah.
1 table each, yes? Come on, you Page, go on first. And stew.
Yes, chef.
The trick with duck is to lose the fat and keep the flavour, yes?
Yes, chef.
And the Szechuan pepper sort of gives it a little bit more oomph there, yes?
Yes, chef.
OK, right, cook on this fat. Couple more minutes. Yeah. Right, potatoes. Sauté potatoes.
Yes, chef.
Oil in the pan. Potatoes in. Try and get them really nice and crispy. Now I'm going to put a teaspoon of garlic in there, a little bit of shallot, OK? Knob of butter in there, and watch what happens. They start sautéing beautifully, yes? Pass me the duck, Chris. Chef. I'll show you how to dress the plate. Watch. A little bit of cabbage. Potatoes. This size, 4, yes?
Yes, chef.
OK. Watch the duck. Look, come here. Fat side, turn it round, yes? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Turn it back round. As it goes on, the cabbage, it fans out nicely. Sauce over the duck. And when you sauce over the duck like that on top, it just gives it a little bit of extra heat, yes?
Yes, chef.
Up. Sauce the last 2. Let's go. That's how I want them, OK? Move your ass. Let's go. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Are they burning there? Turn it over. Quick. Fucking hell, Chris. Yeah, it's burnt, yeah? Yes, it is burnt. Start again, Chris, please.
Yes, chef.
Chris, don't fuck the duck. Start again. Let's go.
Chef.
Come on, guys. Josh.
Take those, please. Chef.
What in the fuck have you done there?
Josh, take.
Josh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Joe, don't leave your brother in the shit. Open up, guys. I need you to help me a little bit. They're fucking cooked to fuck. Josh, come on, speed up, guys, yeah? Not only just moping around the kitchen, but no one's got any fucking oomph in them. You're walking around like you're fucking buying a new pair of trousers.
Sorry,
Chef. Oh, yeah? Oh, am I here to work? Come on!
Get the sauce on. I'm going.
Right, now, service, please. Sauce over. Up. Put it up.
There.
Put it up, please.
Chef.
Put the fucking plate up, please. Sorry, guys, I'm fucking trying so hard here, but it's a fucking nightmare.
Sorry,
watch.
Chef.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Service, please. All like that, yes?
Yes, chef.
Let's go. Go. Up. Last one. Table 10, yes? Don't make a fucking mess, yes? Everything's on there. It's perfect, yeah?
Yes,
Don't
chef.
make a mess. Let's go. Fucking hell. Last table, yes? Fucking hell, Giles, yeah? I would say so nice to see you, but what the fuck is that?
Delighted to see me. What's that?
It's like a UFO. What is it?
That's a Jaffa cake. What happens in your misspent youth? Did you not eat Jaffa cakes?
I love Jaffa cakes, but that, I mean, my God almighty. Is it serious?
It's a Pimped Jaffa cake.
Who made it?
Well, I made it.
Britain, home of the giant carrot and the unfeasibly large leek. Just what is it about old people and the growing of gigantic vegetables?
Whatever it is, the craze for creating giant foodstuffs has been passed on to the young as well. But they're not interested in huge fruit and vegetables. Oh, no. They don't even know what vegetables are. What they're doing is making giant, predominantly carbohydrate-based snacks, biscuits, chocolate bars, that sort of thing. Something known on the street as pimping.
I'm not making this up. Snack pimping is a real thing. It's even got its own website at pimpthatsnack.com.
It's a genuine phenomenon. The Pimp That Snack site has nearly 200 mega munchies for us to feast our eyes on.
I mean, get a load, for example, of this custard cream. See how the cup of tea gives it the scale. It's a whopper.
Every stage of the pimping process is photographed and documented.
This is fantastic. The chap has really, really pimped his Scotch egg. Having wheedled my way into the pimping community, I've been lucky enough to secure an introduction to a Mr. Soup Dog. Hello, Soup.
Hello, Giles.
Now, you pimped the fantastic Fist of Fudge, didn't you?
Indeed I did, yeah.
Fair enough, but why pimp anything at all?
A lot of it is the challenge. It's, you know, can you deconstruct the snack and then rebuild it up from its kind of core ingredients and, you know, hopefully then improve upon it.
Clearly, then, the first step for me is to take Soup's advice and deconstruct the traditional Jaffa cake.
Sponge base, humectant, disodium diphosphate, smashing orangey bit. Excuse me, where do you have the dextrose monohydrate? If anybody stops and asks, personal consumption. Righty-ho, I need 240 grams of butter. That's 1.5 kilos. 450 of sugar. 6 tablespoons of corn flour. 18 eggs. The base is the key. If I can crack that, I can surely crack the giant Jaffa cake. Voila. Now, the problem is, of course, that the domestic oven, particularly mine, is not big enough to cope with a giant Jaffa cake, a pimped snack. I'm hoping you can fit this in your oven. OK, let's see how it's turned out. It has Jaffa cake written all over it.
To make the orange filling, I used a couple of packets of tangerine jelly mixed with boiling orange juice and some additional gelatin.
OK. The zesty jelly centre in its wet state. Right, time for the smashing orangey bit. Easy. Another picture. It just rolls off the edge. You have to remember that I'm not just baking a cake, I'm pimping a snack.
I'll send my pictures to the website where they'll join the other 200 snacks pimped to date and be subject to peer review. I named my pimped snack Jaffa Quake. Within 24 hours of my posting it, it went straight to #1, with over 300 voters giving it an average score of 9.24 out of 10.
I love Jaffa cakes, but Christ almighty.
That is fantastic. How about that? That really looks like a Jaffa cake.
Got one of your hairs in there, Giles. Is that hairs or...?
It's one of my girlfriend's hairs.
It's a girlfriend's hair?
Yeah, we did it in my kitchen at home.
I have to say, you know, I thought it was going to be delicious. It doesn't taste that good, do you know that?
It tastes terrible.
It tastes fucking plastic. Do me a favour. Fuck off and take a Jaffa cake with you.
Thank you very much. I hope you have success in all you do.
Thank you, Giles. Oh, dear.
Hi,
How are you, my darling? Are you well?
Fine, thank you.
Well, you're looking great.
Thank you.
Nice to see you. Ladies, how are you?
Hi.
Did you enjoy your main course? Happy with?
Fantastic.
Would you pay for dinner?
Yes, I would, definitely.
Thank fuck for that. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Now, you like your
I would do
food.
pay for my dinner.
Sorry. Shit. I heard you like your meat pink. No! Oh, dear. No, in terms of you like sort of, you know, you like...
Not too rare.
No, not too rare, but
Pinkish.
pinkish, yeah, which is great. So you're not one of those girls that scrimmage and cook it well done for me. You like it quite pink, which is nice.
Yeah.
Now, you're famous for having a glass of wine as well.
I'm famous for having a glass of wine.
Yeah, well, sort of, you know...
I'm famous for having a glass of wine.
You're a girl that knows how to enjoy herself.
What about acting? I'm not famous for having a glass of wine, Gordon.
No, I said how you're going.
I love a glass of wine.
Yeah, which is nice.
I'm not famous for it.
I didn't think at first that
gooseberry would work very well with the duck. I thought it might be a bit too tart, but it was actually just complemented the tenderness of the duck really well, brought out the flavour of the duck.
And I really enjoyed that. It was a really nice taste to it, really nice crunch as you sort of tasted the duck. It was very good.
Right, guys, come over, please. The results of the main course. I know the starters went slightly pear-shaped, but I hope the fuck you got some good news for the duck, yes?
Very good news.
Good news?
Yes.
How many are paying for the duck?
47.
47?
Yes.
47 is fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Well done.
What's wrong with the three?
What happened to the three?
They mainly said that the duck was overcooked.
What?
Overcooked, yeah.
It was cooked for 4 minutes.
Everything was pink?
I thought you'd done a fucking great job to get that back up there. I think you can understand why I was fucking pissy to make sure that what left this kitchen was absolutely spot on. Right down to a potato, yes?
Chef.
Well done. Now let's make sure that 50 customers pay for their fucking desserts, yes?
Chef.
Let's go. Well done.
Next on the menu, ladies' man Nick Knowles takes on my classic beef Wellington in the recipe challenge.
I always thought you were the most amazing handyman.
Yeah, but not with building.
And the men in white coats come for Janet Street Porter.
Don't worry, I don't touch you.
Listen, I'm not going to do you for sexual harassment while I've got a plate of cod in my hand.
What have you been doing with those fucking things, huh? It's like a sack of potatoes.
That's just how they are.
Huh? Welcome back. Now, we all know that Nick Knowles is no good with a paintbrush and a hammer, but will he be any better with a fucking frying pan? No. Let's go. What are you doing?
We're going to do a fillet steak wrapped in porcini mushrooms and herbs, wrapped again in Parma ham.
Right, so you're wrapping it twice, mushrooms then Parma ham?
Herbs, mushrooms, Parma ham.
It's exactly the same as mine, except I'm going to go a little bit further and wrap it in pastry. Yes?
Listen, I'm making this up as I go along. I haven't been taught by anybody. I've had to teach myself.
Right, haven't you got any work to do?
Yeah, well, we started, are we?
For the last 5 minutes, all you've given me is fucking excuses. Is this going to work?
Listen, I don't need to make excuses because this is quality stuff, mate. The whole point is to make something that looks good, tastes good, that's fairly easy, because obviously I'm not a chef, but fairly easy to do and has the desired effect when you serve it up to a young lady. I have cooked it before for a woman, and I have to say it's gone down very well.
Do you get a shake?
Listen, mate, it's terribly bad form to talk about women behind, you know, after you've actually been... Yes.
That's a no, then. So it's very fragrant, this dish, then?
It's very lovely. And what it should do is when you open up the parcel, there should be a little line of greenness, sort of with the herbs all the way around the inside, so that should make it look good.
So I've got to do something very similar, so it's very easy for me because I'm going to just do a fillet of beef Wellington. Again, wrapped in mushrooms. But the mushrooms are chopped, so we call that a duxelle. Chopped very, very finely in the blender, and then onto the stove to get the water out of them. We're going to wrap them around the beef, then wrap that with Parma ham, then finally wrap it in puff pastry. So hot pan, and put your beef in and seal it. Once the beef has been sealed, we take it out of the pan and then just rub it with some really nice English mustard. As it cools down, it goes through the centre of the beef and gives it a really nice flavour. Right, Nicholas, how are we doing?
I've just wrapped the steak and dipped it in the herbs, and then put some porcini mushrooms either side, wrapped up the Parma around it, because I don't know how to wrap a steak. So what I did was I decided that I would just wrap it in foil.
Yes.
And then about halfway through the cooking process, I take the thing out of the oven, unwrap it, and it should hold itself together.
Nick, that looks like a jacket potato about to go on the fucking barbecue.
Listen, I don't care what it looks like at the moment. It's what it looks like when it comes out on the plate that's important. But that's me done there. That's me ready to go into the oven. And all I've got to do now is make the little sauce that goes with it. So you don't just get the thing, you get a sauce with me.
There's a sauce as well?
Oh, yeah.
I thought while you're going to put that in the oven, you could fuck off for a shave.
By the way, what I'm doing here is using a ladle to take some of the mushrooms and the juice out, because it gets with this porcini, you get a lot of grit in with porcini mushrooms.
Yeah, well, it depends where they're from, yes.
So the best thing to do is to do it from the top like that with a ladle, then you don't get the grit in it. Cook that up, and with a little bit of lemon, not too much though. That'll do. Let's get some. I like lots of pepper in with my stuff, so.
So it's really important to cook the mushrooms so they go really nice and dry, got a nice strong flavour in there, and it stops the pastry from going really soggy. When Nick's got that nice dark green line of herbs, we'll have a nice dark line of mushrooms around the fillet of beef.
A little bit of garlic. It looks like you've tarmacked some Parma ham.
Tarmacked.
It does, though, doesn't it? Look, my plasterer could finish that off nicely for you.
You're sounding like Nick the Builder now.
People think that I know about DIY because I present a DIY programme.
You do know about DIY, though?
Well, not really.
I always thought you were the most amazing handyman. No?
Yeah, but not with building. And You know, and people say things like, I get an enormous amount of satisfaction out of, like, working for 14 weeks on doing a skirt. Why? Get a hobby or a girlfriend. Don't do DIY, seriously. Save up and pay a builder.
So I'm wrapping mine now. Nick's wrapped his in tin foil, OK? I'm wrapping mine in cling film. And the idea of wrapping is to get a really nice, even shape. Look,
hang on.
What happens...
Isn't that going to melt when you cook it?
Oh, we take the cling film off, you fucking banana. Oh. So we wrap it nice and tight like that. The most important thing is now that it's nice and even. So if it's wrapped evenly, it cooks evenly. You cook, OK?
Yeah.
Yes? To pull women, right?
Well, that's not only to...
Yeah, but... For the main objective. On a date.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Hey, and you're still single.
The difficulty is, if you work as much as I do, and you're away as much as I do, who's going to put up with that? Really, seriously, who's going to... That's horrible. What am I going to do with that?
What have you put in there?
The porcini mushrooms, the juice of the porcini mushrooms, a little tiny bit of lemon juice, a glass of red wine.
Are you normally pissed when you make this dish?
Listen, it's worked before. I'll tell you what that needs, is the meat juices. You've ruined it because I've had to wait for you to cook my steak. Otherwise, by now, I'd have the steak juices to put in it to make it OK. What am I going to do with this to bring this back round again?
So, pastry on, and then egg wash it. And the egg wash obviously helps to stick the pastry together. So it's a very similar recipe to what Nick's doing, except mine's just finished, whereby it's wrapped in puff pastry and then rolled. Well, I'm ready for the oven now. Are you?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Yes? So I'm just going to quickly, lightly season it. In she goes.
Right.
So they're both in the oven. 20 minutes each.
Yeah.
I take mine out to rest, you take yours out, and then I win. Good luck.
You reckon?
Let's go. Huh? Nice. Sunday lunch is the most important meal of the week, and even two identically incompetent cooks can do it.
Sunday lunch is a big deal for me. I dread it because my kids expect their Sunday lunch. It's difficult because I work night shifts. When I come home, I'm tired, and all I want to do is just get the dinner done. I dread it because everyone is going to moan at me. As soon as I sit down, there's going to be something wrong.
Mummy's food is very bad. I don't like it.
I burnt everything I cook. Absolutely everything.
Sunday lunch is pretty non-existent in this house. There's no preparation, it's all thrown together.
Right, I'm just going to pick up the nurses that have just finished their night shift, take them home, show them 2 or 3 things, and hopefully they'll keep their uniform on.
Oh, my
Ladies, now, who's who?
I'm Joanne, and I'm Wellington.
No, one at a time. Cool, shit. Seatbelts on, please, ladies. You know, I've never been to a delivery yet.
I can't believe that.
You know, I've only been honest with you. Because I
4 children and no deliveries.
Yeah, I know, but if I was a lady and I had a vagina, nothing would be coming out of it the size of a fucking 8-pound baby.
Way.
You've got 4 children between you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who gives them a good dinner?
They have the school dinners, they enjoy
Well, they eat at school anyway.
I know, but they have a
So they get a decent meal?
Yeah, something to eat.
Have a sandwich when they get home.
So the kids know they get better food at school than they do at home?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, my God. What's in here? What is that? Honey glazed roasted parsnips. They are fucking disgusting. Oh, fuck me. That's roast potatoes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking frozen roast potatoes, frozen parsnips, and now there's not even any markings on the fucking oven. How do you know what's hot and what's cold?
I don't know, we just turn it up full whack. Actually, I do know when it's done. When the fire alarms go off in the house, when they start going, then I know that dinner's... Oh, it's done! Go on, then.
Christ. You look fucking great in uniform, but I don't think we can start cooking in those. Yeah?
Yeah.
Go and get changed. Don't come downstairs with the same clothes. Please? Right, ladies. What we're going to do is keep it simple. So we're going to do something that's all in one pot. Something that's not stressful, straightforward. So it's a chicken fricassee. A little bit of flour on the plate, OK? Now I want you to put the chicken on there, please. Now, the idea of coating it in flour, A, it gives it a really nice colour on the chicken, and B, it helps to thicken the stock whilst it's cooking. Good. Into the pan. Careful, watch your fingers. Good. And then in there. OK, we're going to do the vegetables. Now, what we're going to put in there is carrots, onions and celery, OK?
Right, OK.
So we're going to try and keep it really nice and sort of chunky, so as they don't cook too quickly. Good. Now, vegetables in. Just put them in there. A little bit of rock salt in there, please. What do you think we're going to do now?
What are we going to do?
Yeah.
Put it on a plate?
Yeah, no, you're going to fucking poison someone. The chicken's raw. What a fucking nightmare. White wine in. Then add stock and simmer for 30 minutes.
The flavour is 10 times better
Yeah.
than that shit in your fridge. Serious.
It seems quite straightforward, doesn't it?
It is.
Yeah, definitely. Now we show. Hello.
That smells good for a change. Now, who'd like some chicken? Some carrots.
Nice.
What you've got to help me with is to make sure that Mum cooks all the time. Say, Mum, I know you're busy, I know you work night shifts, but we can still have that delicious chicken dish again, yes? Delivering 2 cooks. Chin chin.
Thank you.
This has to be the easiest chocolate mousse to make, and it tastes fucking delicious. Chocolate petals into a bowl again, bain-marie, so it melts very, very quickly. Bring that to the boil. Now, boil the cream. What that does straight away is sort of almost thickens the chocolate mousse before we actually combine the cream and chocolate. Now look, chocolate's virtually melted already in that short period of time. Cream on, yes? Yeah. All the cream in there. Whisk, 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 and then the rest of it straight away, quickly. Now, you whisk that over ice, OK?
You whisk it over ice for what?
Well, because if we whisk it over ice, it sets quicker, Joe. OK. Yeah? OK, the idea of this, of course, is 4 minutes. Right. Amaretto into the chocolate, OK, to perfume the chocolate. Egg whites, where are they? Touch of sugar. Whisk that up. All the egg white in, still over the bowl of ice. Yeah? And then we're... Now, amaretti biscuits in there. Fold them in. Look. Right, get glasses on the hot plate, please, quickly. A little bit of biscuit. We don't even just set it in the fridge. OK? Let's go. The F-Word's culinary cruise missile, Janice Street Porter, insists she wouldn't put any old thing in her gob. Time to find out what she's been putting in this week.
Well, I'm making one of my favourite dishes, baked cod. But with cod stocks at an all-time low, we've just got to find an alternative.
I'm travelling to the Shetlands, to the world's first organic cod farm.
Well, I really care about what I eat, and I'm not really prepared to eat farmed fish. Call me bonkers, but I think if a fish has had a decent life, you can taste it. And I know that if I catch a mackerel on a line, it tastes fucking great. It tastes brilliant.
And it's not just about the taste. I can't help being a little bit sceptical about any type of fish farm.
I do feel like something off Noel Edmonds' Mr. Blobby. Time to make 50,000 cod.
I know the fish farmed here are fed a sustainable organic diet, but what I really want to know is whether they are kept in good conditions.
So what's the size of this pen?
The volume inside is the size of 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Maximum they would have in here would be 50,000 fish. Fish tend to shoal together. They like being close together.
The fish are graded in size to stop them eating each other, and the nets are doubled up to stop escapes. So far, so good. But what about the taste?
How would you normally cook your cod?
If it's really, really fresh, I would grill it.
Grill it?
Yeah, just that I'm trying in my feeble way to eat less butter. And you obviously don't care.
No, yeah.
Oh, it tastes good.
The downside is that this farmed cod costs a third more than the wild stuff, and I'm not sure that people will pay the extra. So I'm taking it back down to London to put it to the test down at my local chippy.
I've got you a present.
What's that?
It's special cod.
Yeah, let's
Just chuck it all in.
Too messy.
Oh, don't start criticising me before I bloody started.
I don't touch you.
Listen, I'm not going to do you for sexual harassment while I've got a plate of cod in my hands. All right, I've done one bit. All right, shall I put it in?
Yeah, put it in. Be careful. Go close to the pen. Close. Let him go.
If you bought the regular kind of cod in here, it'd be $3.90. But this farmed cod is $5.20. Would you pay that bigger difference?
Possibly. $5.20 for a size like that seems a little expensive, to be fair.
Seems slightly drier, maybe, than normal cod.
Well, I cooked it.
Oh, well, that's it, yeah.
It's nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Tastes like cod. The batter's just right. Yeah, I'll give it the thumbs up, definitely.
Next time I go to a supermarket, I will be buying farmed cod, because if we don't make that choice, there will be no more cod left in the sea. But perhaps the answer is for the great British public to stop being so bloody boring and eat different kinds of fish anyway.
Plates out?
Josh. Gordon?
Yes.
Right, one is farmed cod
Yes.
and one is wild cod. Would you like to taste?
Yeah. All the way from Shetland, right?
Yep.
Right, that one there first. Nice.
Yeah.
And this one, a little bit more flaky. Slightly sweeter, that. I think that one, for me, is the farmed. Is that right, though?
Yes, you're completely right.
Yeah.
But slightly more people like the farm than like the wild, but it was pretty even.
Really?
But when I tell them it costs £3.50 extra for half a kilo of that...
But why would farm be a lot more expensive? You mean wild would be more expensive than farm? Why?
Well, it's because farmed is in its early days. Because wild is... Forget wild, because you won't be getting wild cod in a few years' time because you won't be allowed to fish it anyway. So that is the future, and one hopes that the price comes down.
Yeah. And what about this lot? Are they agreeing to pay extra?
They are saying they would pay more because they feel more comfortable eating a fish that's sustainable, that comes from a sustainable source.
I can't fucking believe that, because half of them aren't paying for my fucking starter. And that was the delicious
Can I
tart.
talk to you about your starter?
Oh, no, go on. Don't puff pastries in your ass already, yes?
Yeah, puff pastry
You've got a great
has not
arse.
reached my arse.
Have you had a nip and tuck on that? Because it's so fucking
no
firm.
part of me has been nipped and tucked. And the first time I met you, you totally got on my tits by saying I was the same age as your fucking mother.
59.
Thank you. Do you want to tell all of what people...
Listen, Janet.
I can see potatoes, look.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you fuck off and let me cook, please, yes? Dear, oh dear.
Next on the menu is the results of the recipe challenge. So far, it's 3 wins to me and 3 wins to the challengers. Will Nick Knowles make it 4-3?
Is this man going to stay single for the rest of his life, or has he got a chance of pulling a bird that actually enjoys his food? Welcome back. Now, judgment time from Nick Knowles, and I think his dish needs a little bit of kitchen SOS. Let's see what our blind tasters have got to say.
Don't, look. Stop laughing at my dish. Look, I've got plenty of stuff for them to look. Don't laugh at my dish.
Hey, listen. OK. Where's my Frenchman? JB, please, yes? Last time, hey, listen, last time it was a loss.
He laughed at it as well.
No, I have lost a lot of fucking challenges, so I still shit myself, but however, this one I'm not. OK, don't drop that plate in case you make it look better. Now, fuck off.
Here we go.
Beef Wellington.
So that's the green dish.
Okay.
Bon appétit.
Very tender. Pastry is so crispy.
Oh, I tried the pastry.
Seasoning is superb. And you can taste the mushroom as well. Mushrooms. The duck cells. I want another bit of meat. I want a bit of the pastry. Okay.
It looks a bit thrown on the plate, doesn't it? It certainly doesn't have the presentation.
Meat's
of the other one.
overcooked. That's nowhere near as...
Chainsaw, anyone?
You can't actually taste meat. There's so many other flavours.
I like the thyme flavour.
Well, I think the thyme...
stuff inside it.
I think the thyme overpowers everything else.
Nervous?
Nervous for you. I don't know how you're going to live it down.
Well, I know, but I mean, proof of the flavour, yes?
Yes.
Is this man going to stay single for the rest of his life, or has he got a chance of pulling a bird that actually enjoys his food?
I'm going to tell you. So, actually, it might be hard, but the overall winner for today is...
No!
Yes! Yes, get in there. Was it, Did I get 8? Was it a close score, or was it...
No, actually 5 out of 5 for you.
5 out of 5?
Yeah.
Get in there!
I'm taking a mickey. 5 out of 5?
Yeah, but yours was a pile of shit, so... 5 out of 5. I can live with that. Well done, big boy. Yeah, now do me a favour. Yeah, stop cooking and fuck off out of the kitchen. Yes? Thank you. Take care.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah? Glasses out, yes? Piping back there. Ready, guys? Here we go. Come behind Stuart with the 4, yes?
Yes, chef. Cheers, mate.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. Need to do so, don't I?
Yeah. Biscuits. Biscuits. Yeah. And look, chocolate. Okay. Glasses on the plates. 11, yes. Comiendo. Cap. Stand. Okay, good. Table 11, please, ladies. Go.
Okay.
Thank you. 2 seconds.
I thought it was absolutely delicious. On the first spoonful, it was very light and fluffy, but there was also some crunchiness. It was like a very sexy Malteser. I think it finished the meal off perfectly.
It wasn't cold, so it's a little bit Angel Delighty a little bit. It was kind of soft and warm and... No, it's a bit nothingy, so I wasn't a great fan of it, really.
I loved it. I could have carried on eating that until tomorrow morning, non-stop, and probably just had 20 minutes to go and lie down and then carried on again. It was bloody brilliant.
Jean-Baptiste.
Hi, Gordon.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Results for the dessert?
Yes, so...
I know we're slightly slow, however.
Yeah.
We weren't missing that little final drive, that little bit of oomph right for the end.
12 people are not paying for the chocolate mousse.
Really?
Yeah.
12?
12, yeah.
Why so many?
Too simple.
Too what?
Yeah, too simple. Too simple desserts.
So we had a sophisticated, really smart summer tart, then a really nice, rich duck, and a nice, light chocolate mousse. And they said that was too simple?
Yeah, clearly too simple. Just the mousse with the,
Yeah, well, let me tell you something. I think they're slightly fucking simple. That mousse was perfect.
Yeah.
Yes? Let's just sum up the night, yeah?
Yeah.
The tart. 24 customers refused to pay for the tart.
Yeah.
But then you pulled it back miraculously in a way that only 3 customers didn't pay for the fucking main course, which was brilliant news. And then the big kick in the bollocks, I think, was the 12 that didn't pay for the fucking delicious, simple chocolate mousse.
That's ludicrous.
So that means 111 plates that we served tonight were paid for, and 39 refused to pay. That's not good. You know, it's not fucking diabolical, but it's along the fucking mediocre level.
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
And I'm not here for fucking mediocre. Now clear down, yes, and let's get fucking home, yes?
Yep.
Yeah?
Indeed.
Back to our day jobs, yes?
Yes, chef.
Little polish on the stove, please, yes?
Yeah. Yes, chef.
Yes?
Thank you.
Next week, John Thompson takes me on in the recipe challenge and gets me to try his favourite tipple.
Don't you think there's a hint of licorice there? Afterwards, not that bad. Oh, I can't handle it. I can't handle it.
I'm cooking my favourite dessert recipe, an easy and delicious hot chocolate fondant. And it's time to say goodbye to my pigs.
I'm not very happy to see you girls go. Yes?